What's up, y'all? Happy Sunday. I want to give a shout out and a salute to Terence Crawford, the two-time undisputed champion of the world, living GOAT right now. He is a real GOAT right now. Not to take away from anybody else's accomplishments, but nobody has done what he's done. No man in the sport of boxing has done what he's done. So, got to salute to Bud Crawford. Got to give him his flowers and his props and his respect. A lot of Errol Spence fans are still bitter. They're still trolling, and they still can't seem to come to grips with that, or with the fact that Bud was just that good. Many of us who have supported Bud and who favored Bud to win over Errol, we knew this already. But for some reason, this infatuation with Errol Spence from his fans has to be the most sickening thing to witness in boxing. You know, it was like fanboys merged into the boxing arena, the boxing world, and they started bringing a whole bunch of lies, propaganda, and just confusion to boxing. They have been the ones who have been responsible for tainting boxing. And it's like, at this point, in the aftermath of Bud Crawford winning his fight, I don't have nothing else to say to you aerosexuals, man. There's no reason to debate y'all. There's no reason for y'all to troll my channel or anybody else's channel who have been rocking with Bud from day one, who has never switched up, never folded, never tried to play both sides. We stay loyal to the fighter that we supported. None of us should be wasting our time or even energy talking to you clowns, because y'all clowns, man. Y'all are the effeminate ones. Y'all are the beta males who act tough, who maybe look tough, but y'all really not. Y'all weak, and it shows in y'all's behavior. How y'all still either trolling other people's channels to try to prove a point that you don't have. You don't have a point at all. So whatever you try to say, you look ridiculous to us, because you just, everything that you tried to say on behalf of Errol leading up to the fight, everything that you predicted about your boy Errol leading up to the fight, in the aftermath of the fight, y'all look stupid, because Errol Spence was a man. He manned up. As a matter of fact, those of us who have supported Bud Crawford and predicted him to win and beat Errol, we respect Errol more. Not because he got beat up the way he did, but we respect Errol more because of his integrity in the aftermath of him getting beat up by Bud. He didn't make no excuses. He didn't say he was weight drained. He didn't say he was drugged. He didn't say he wasn't the same or he wasn't feeling well. He did say his timing was off, and that was an excuse too, because, you know, his timing wasn't off when he fought Ugas. Porter, you know, or nobody at least wasn't complaining that. He wasn't making that excuse. But when it comes to little old Bud Crawford, people are going to have excuses, because they can't accept the fact that this young dark-skinned man from Omaha, Nebraska is on top of the world, on the top of Mount Rushmore. So, y'all need to stop wasting y'all time. Stop wasting y'all time trying to cheerlead and speak y'all's piece on Errol Spence. You're done. It's over with. Now, when the rematch comes, y'all can go ahead, y'all can create more propaganda, go back to doing what y'all doing, making up conspiracies and telling the world why Errol will be a better fighter this time. And so when Errol gets beat again, just as bad, if not worse, next time, I don't want to hear no more excuses from y'all. Because y'all shouldn't be making excuses right now. This man had every round to try to figure out Bud. They both came off of layoffs. The only reason why Errol had a longer layoff was because he was avoiding Bud Crawford. He was trying to tap dance around the situation. You know, they're trying to, you Errol sexuals would be trying to act like Errol Spence never wanted to fight with Thurman because of what he said. He said he never gave him the opportunity, but he was going to fight Thurman until the powers that be shut it all the way down. They was like, look, this is your only alternative. You either retire or you fight Bud Crawford. Because we know you're not going to challenge Charlo for his 154 undisputed titles. You're not going to go down to 140. So what are you going to do, Errol? Errol Spence had no other choice but to fight Bud Crawford. And like I said before, months ago, in another video, if Errol Spence wasn't even at any point considering fighting Thurman, he would have came out right away and said, hey, I don't know who's putting this information out there that I'm about to fight Thurman, but that's wrong. He never said anything. He was quiet the whole time. He let months go by while everybody was still like trying to figure out when this fight was going to happen at 154 between Thurman and Errol, because the WBC announced it. They told them that they granted this man a special privilege to fight Thurman at 154. When did Errol come out and deny it? When did Errol say, hey, I don't know what they talking about? That's not true. Come on, man. Y'all need to stop lying and taking up for Errol. He was avoiding Bud Crawford. He knew what was going to come. He knew what was going to happen. He knew that Bud Crawford's style of fighting could be a kryptonite to him. And all you fanboys, all y'all see is just y'all's infatuation and y'all's like for him. Y'all on that fruit booty stuff. Those of us who support Bud Crawford, man, we support a real one because he's a real dog out here. And he has good character. He's a respectable man. Errol Spence has been doing all this little fugazi stuff. Hanging with Yellow Beezy, Trap Boy Freddy, these goofies. Involving yourself in this Mo3 situation. Come on, man. Errol Spence has been a whole clown out here. But because the media and the machine, Jerry Jones and WBC and all these other hoe-ass people have been protecting this man because he is their prodigal son. But y'all better start giving Bud Crawford his flowers, because the next time he meet up with Errol, he gonna take the same thing out on him again because of you idiots. Much respect to Bud Crawford. He's the GOAT. Sorry, Floyd Mayweather, you're not it anymore. Step aside, sir.